It feels like we're maybe building up to something. I think maybe. I don't know. This has been a very flaccid experience. I mean, you take the risk. I don't think the payoff was there. And they just wrecked my goddamn team. I could put the gun lady in. Try her out. Nah. I like this lineup. She's got heals too. Home sweet home.
Returning home after a long absence always brings its share of disappointments, does it not?
The wind that carried me here forgot to tell me that my land had changed so much.
Stop where you are! What are you doing here? This is Bridge Alliance territory and foreigners are subject to strict controls.
I'm not a foreigner. I was born on this island and my village is close by.
I don't care. These lands no longer belong to you. Alliance lands, Alliance rules.
And any attempted smuggling will be severely punished.
Sybil would have outwitted those idiots in no time. It's a shame she stayed on the continent.
We're prepared to pay all the taxes for our entry, if that's what the problem is.
Right, the entry tax. That's it.
Fine. You can move along, but remember to obey Alliance laws. Don't cause trouble.
We'll be careful.
Alrighty. Things appear to be.
This is odd. Where is everyone? We should go to the chief's house. Maybe they're gathered there.
Increases crit damage inflicted with curse, applies corrosion to enemies surrounding the target. Inflicts magical damage equal to 2% of the enemy's life. The target dies while effects active. Inflicts magical damage to people around. Applies to magic. Basic attack for 5%. Yes. Revive character. Heals them for 35% of their life. So if she dies, she comes back. Fucking sweet, bro. I don't know why I picked that skill.
Is anyone here? Vorkal? This is really strange. There's usually at least one visitor here. Chief Minon? Brigade! I'd hoped they'd all be here together, but there's no one.
They migrated and been socialized. I don't know. Or are we gonna do just straight? Did they get smallpox? Are they just all
Vatir!
dead, or?
Vatir! My mother is obviously not at home. Maybe they've organized a great hunt. I hope it's something like that. I have to admit, I'm worried. I remember that some were suggesting that we should leave the lake because of the Alliance. Perhaps that's what they did in the end.
The people in the fort must assuredly know where and when they would have left. We should ask them.
You? I'll be. I wasn't expecting that. The entire world thought you were dead. What are you doing here? What do you want?
Answers. We went to my village and we found it deserted. What happened there?
The priest of your village was found dead, and several young folk had disappeared, including you.
I can vouch for that. But do continue.
Minan, a man who I held in great esteem, came to the fort demanding reparations. He was furious and worried. Alas, one of my soldiers disobeyed my orders and killed him. I believe that's what motivated your people to leave the region. They couldn't stay here any longer with the river pollution and everything else.
Why did this soldier kill Minan? He was a good man. And if my memory serves me, he took you for a friend.
I know, and believe me, I'm still upset about what happened that day. That should have never happened.
Do you know where the other villagers went?
According to my sentinels, they were headed south. If you want to find them, that's the direction you should be taking.
The Alliance demonstrates once again that they are nothing more than greedy belligerents. But what else is new? I must find my people. Goodbye, Captain.
Heading south. Wait. Yeah, let's see. If the fast travel was blocked because they wanted to force me to walk, or it seems like it was just because I was still in a transition animation. I probably could have went to the world map, huh?
Adir maloktus close marwedes. Linquid mavatir be. Oija. I'm sorry. I can't help but cling to the hope of seeing my mother alive again.
All of us would do the same. What about your father? Aren't you concerned about him?
He died while hunting. Killed by a mad beast when I was a child. My mother was never the same after that.
Halt! Renoik say you are not welcome here.
Wait a minute. I know that face.
Kadal? You don't recognize me?
You know who this is, Kadal?
I can't believe it. What are you doing here? And with these foreigners? Everyone thought you were dead.
We came here to find my people. But also to warn them and to bring them a remedy. The friends who are here with me helped me get this far and survive the continent. Without them, I would still be rotting in a jail.
I know a few people who are going to be really surprised to see you. Enter. You need to go and see our chief. Her house is on the left.
Thank you, Kadal. It's great to see you again.
Siit credoed. Björd tyr tomat. Es neis riden am ger. Oi, tog dis velo quea dregt.
Toigen saranoik sa drego chwedesa.
Ma?
Riden ger. Crede me mes maruto.
To? Es cair to?
Avatir.
Arrent. Smeand oem naveolen to oleg adiven. Hagin. Eskeloin me. Quan arrego me crefam toflani. Smeunduem kolda da holeg. Remnem e lochten warm, da neo me essa da volge days. And I was even angrier at the Renoikse. But where are Nilan and Sheda?
Sheda has returned to the source of all spirits. As for Nilan, he preferred to remain on the continent.
Sheda wacht. Klebanu de Bonedem say. Come now, let us go inside. It will be quieter, especially if we must speak this tongue. We have so much to catch up on.
You know, when I saw the state our village was in, I thought I had lost you.
I'm a warrior, and I was so angry after you disappeared. All my melancholy was gone. Only rage remained. I brought all the survivors here, and we created this new clan. A clan for those who refuse the domination of the Lions. It's rather ironic, isn't it, to think that now, as you were then, you're still stuck with foreigners.
Forgive me for not introducing you to my friends. Without them, I would probably still be imprisoned over there. Or dead. I met Fausta in the prison we were thrown into. She hates the Alliance almost as much as you do.
I'm pleased to meet you, madam.
Alvida served on the ship that carried us away. Not only did she help us, she was the one who arranged our escape.
Madam, my guild wronged your people, and I will do everything in my power to make amends for it. I will always do my best to help your child.
Ludwig comes from a country that is unknown on our island. His knowledge of the roads on the continent helped us to find shelter. and to reunite with some of our people.
And your daughter, in turn, has saved my skin on several occasions. It's a pleasure, madam.
If my child considers you to be friends, you are welcome here. If you have helped my child, you are my friends as well. I'm so happy to have found you again. Today, that's all that matters to me.
Me too, Mother. But that's not the only reason I came back. I also have to warn you.
Warn me? About what?
When we were on the continent, we learned that a group within the Alliance was planning to eradicate our people.
How? If they're counting on their weapons, it won't be enough. We know this island better than they do, and we will defend it to the end.
Oh, I know that. But unfortunately, the method they intend to use cannot be defeated by our warriors, however brave. On the boat, shortly after our capture, Nilan and I underwent what we thought was a strange ritual. But Shada did not. Not long afterwards. We watched her die of a terrible and unknown illness that spared us.
Tirce, I'm sorry. I know how much you loved your friend.
Without knowing it, we were the subject of an experiment designed to prove a theory they had. That our people are very susceptible to this disease. It spreads very easily and would wipe us all out. Not just children and old people, but warriors as well. And in a very short time. In order to get a few servants, the Lions would simply have to use the remedy on those willing to submit to them.
They have no honor. Who gets rid of their enemies like that?
That's why we decided to understand and learn the ritual that protected us on the boat. The scholars on the continent call it an inoculation or vaccine. We've brought back enough to protect the whole island. But we're going to need the help of all the Donegada in all the villages to use it.
I'll see that the word gets out. Don't worry. I'll tell all the chiefs what our enemies have planned. Meanwhile, you should go and explain this protective ritual to the Donegada in the camp. They'll start using it right away.
I'd also like to speak to the Tiarnahar about this. To warn her and seek her advice. Do you know where she is?
I know she's preparing a ritual for our dead. Go see the Donegada first, and then come back here. I'll tell you where to find her then.
How and why did you create this new clan?
When we were forced to leave our village by the lake, our clan, the Shantamlag, was no more. We were like a flock of frightened birds, far from the refuge of the great fish. Many were dispirited, their hearts full of woe. In our flight, we met refugees from other clans, and I saw that together we could unite to form a new clan. I spoke to all those who were, like us, taking refuge in these ruins. I asked them if they wanted to stand up against injustice, if they wished to create a clan strong enough to rise up against the invaders, a clan to protect our people and our island. Many followed. Others came later and are still coming. The Exragao, the Risen, were born.
What happened in the village? When we arrived and I couldn't find anyone, I was so worried.
You know, our village was already weakened. Our river was full of poison. We could no longer fish, and there was a lack of game. Then we discovered Toffland's body and understood that you had been kidnapped. Minan went to the fort to talk to the captain, when a soldier killed him. Despite the apologies given by the people at the fort, we understood that we could no longer stay. This sacred place, This gift of the great fish had been taken from us by foreigners. We had to find a new refuge.
What is this place?
It is called Didgidensen, the ruins of the first bastion. It's easily defendable. That's why we originally came here. I'm not a Donegad, but I've been told a few stories about this place, and I understood that it's also an important symbol. It used to be home to the people of the sea, and it's here that our people achieved their greatest victory against them. It was the perfect place to build our camp. May En Onir Frichtemen offer us the same destiny as our ancestors.
I must leave you for now.
Of course. But come back to see me. I've missed you so.
What was that? Oh, what? I don't think I did this yet.
It is said that the clans of the Renaigse are at war with each other too. Is it true?
Hello? Are you the Donegad of the Donea Exgregau?
Yes, and you must be the child who returned. I was told that some called you Vridan Ger.
Many words have been spoken about you, and of your missing master, and of your friend, Nilan. We would be happy to have you by our side to protect and guide our clan. Do you have any news for us? We were Black Algs before joining this new clan.
We suffered greatly from the raids, just as the Shining Scales did.
It's been said that they took our people to the continent, and that you were also there. Did you see any of them?
We crossed paths with many islanders there, including some from your clan. Nilan stayed with them to help. I returned, not only to reunite with my clan, but also to bring a remedy for all our people. Certain Renoigse, lions, want to eliminate all of us using a terrible sickness that kills in only a few days. It spreads very easily through ordinary cloth that has been in contact with someone sick.
That's horrible. Can't they fight honorably?
Some of them can. But these lions want to spare themselves the trouble of bloodshed.
You said that you brought back a remedy.
Yes. It is more like a protective ritual. It requires certain ingredients that we brought with us. I will teach you how to duplicate it, because there won't be enough. I will perform this ritual on you. Then you will need to perform it on others in turn, so that everyone will be protected.
And so now we are protected. This ritual is not overly complex.
The ingredients may be more difficult to find, but do not worry. We will make them.
Thank you. Be sure to spread the message to all the Donegada as quickly as possible.
It will be done. We are protecting our people thanks to you. Have you already spoken to Mev?
Yes. You should speak to her as well. Her voice carries far on the island.
I will go and find her. Thank you.
Boom, 32. They're just spamming. They're just spamming levels now. 50% of the caster or ally shield. Magic deflection. Wait, resort caster or ally shields. Magic deflection. 50% of casters heals one additional shield. What? Consuming potions of plasma immunity heals 5% of life for allies in contact with the enemy. I don't know, maybe. Increases critical damage. Let's move into here so we can do this. Revives an ally. I don't know. I've yet to have one die, but you know, first time for everything. But the thing is, the one that's most likely to die is her. So I don't know what that's gonna do for us. The price in action points for healing is 0 for 10 seconds. That takes 3 to cast. 30-second cooldown.
They say you sailed on one of those huge foreign ships. What was it like?
My child, every time I see you, my heart feels lighter. Do you need anything?
We gave the Donegada the ingredients and explained the method. Hopefully, everyone on the island will be protected soon.
You're a great Donegad, my daughter. I'm so proud of you. Despite everything you've gone through, you still look after your people.
I'm just doing what I was taught. To look after our land and our people, as Mev and Toflan taught me.
Mev has finished gathering the ingredients for her ritual. She is now in the cave not far from the village, by the waterfall. So many of our people have died. She wanted to honor them and make sure they were returned to the earth. She told me that this would help you find her. The hen ab Kennedeblad, or Klebanidao are Hawaealam. Frag kom dawed and oide. She also left me this seed, saying that you would need it.
Thanks, Mother.
Oh shit.
I must leave you for now.
Of course, but come back to see me. I've missed you so.
freaking Mev.
I have to go on train. See you later.
I feel like something big has to happen.
Slana, Morrigan, I am so happy to see that you have recovered.
We are all so happy to see you again. I have heard that you have brought us a remedy.
Yes, in a way. But this remedy takes effect before you are affected by the sickness. It is more like a ritual of protection, if you prefer. But it must be performed on all of us. The sickness that it shields us from has already taken Shada, and certainly many other islanders.
I will help the clans Donigada spread the news throughout the island. I promise this in memory of our friend. And also because it is what my father would have wanted.
Your father was the best of masters. I miss him greatly.
We all miss him. He was a good man.
Everything happened so quickly during our capture that we did not have the time to honor his memory.
Lions are cunning and ferocious, but we'll defeat them.
Oh man, we can get up there. That's crazy. Here we
According
are.
to the indications given by my mother, there's where we'll find Mev, the Tiernahar. I need to figure out how to open this door.
From the river, the flower is born, cradled by the wind before the fire sets it ablaze. River, flower born, wind. Wind, fire.
This stone is dedicated to life. This stone bears the word wind. The word death is inscribed on this stone. This stone bears the symbol of fire. Here is the word earth. Water has been inscribed here.
Okay, wind.
Here is the word earth. This stone bears the symbol of fire. The word death is inscribed on this stone.
Fire.
Your magic is of a completely different nature than ours.
Now, please excuse me. This is a sacred place. I must continue on by myself.
Oh boy.
Adierna har.
Quetoi. Estum riddenem gær. On the negadamen, joang, shantamen lag. Es komen kam to ata garantam, evoglendaig. Gredum embo marusi. Samur saya leendesa.
Goidumer.
Quai bora deem a bulstam. Avatir. Atoja ment da wiem da nesenesem. Atoja vreg da farnas för. And the vaust tirto.
And the vaust tirto.
And the vaust tirto. To gombior den es sisa gechriur gaeron ked.
Echsriur don ked.
Es quod da rebem olei. Ages coa. Ad loredar tate orid. Doig mu echte, nas ankenam da uscanti e marui, san estradido. I see that you still enjoy the company of foreigners, while our people paid dearly the price of their arrival to our island.
I am sorry, Tiernahar, but these are my friends. They are not like the other Enoixe.
I hope so. What happened to the apprentice and the warrior?
Nilan stayed on the continent to take care of our people that are stranded there. As for Sheda,
I sense your pain. She's dead, isn't she? And the worst Tirsi.
Yes. She was taken by a terrible sickness that we do not know here.
Is that what you wanted to talk to me about?
There is a group of lions on the continent, led by a man who dreams of becoming emperor. A sort of chief of many nations. This man will stop at nothing to achieve his goals. And he believes that he will obtain what he wants by eradicating our people in order to claim victory for himself. He wants to use the sickness that killed Sheda for this. It's partly for that reason that I returned as soon as I could. To warn you. And to bring back a remedy with me. Or, more precisely, a protective ritual.
You have done well. I am happy that my teachings went with you. Despite what you suffered, you taught first to protect your people. We will help you teach this protective ritual to all the villages of the island, to stop this man from eliminating our people. But if he is as ambitious as you say, then he will certainly think up a new plan.
I would also appreciate your advice on another subject. We were all witness to the brutal awakening of a guardian on the continent. The chief of a clan of refugees from our island attempted to bond with the Lans to defend her own. But she transformed immediately and entered into a terrible rage, attacking both her own people and her enemies indiscriminately.
The spirit of the continent must be full of anger. It must feel betrayed, and demonstrates this sentiment through its guardians.
This is what we thought as well. But this metamorphosis was seen by Karnas, the chief of the lions, who dreams of becoming emperor over all. And he slew the guardian that we saw, and started performing experiments in order to create more, forcing our people to bond with the land. He seemed to want to use these guardians for his war, and blame our people for all the destruction he would wreak.
The guardians are emanations of the protectors of the earth, not weapons to be used against others in battle. And our people could become the target of all of the nations on the continent if they accuse us of the destruction. What you're telling me is troublesome, Bridengar. I'm afraid that you must return to those faraway lands to stop this man from making us a part of his war. You must try to discover his plans in order to foil them. And you must enter into communion with the continent, since this man plans on using its powers in his war.
Won't I be in danger of transforming as well?
Do not bond to the continent under any circumstance. It is too powerful and too furious. But using a variation of the ritual of the Anatella sphere on the remains of one of these guardians, you should be able to feel what they felt. You must go to the place where the guardian was transformed to do this. You must pour this potion on a part of its body. Then drink an infusion that you must make with these herbs to enter a trance. For a few moments, you will commune with the spirit of this distant isle. And what it will teach you could save us all.
Thank you, Mev. Thank you for this counsel.
I know I am asking a great deal from you. Returning to this continent after having found a way back here must be hard. But I believe that the survival of our people depends on it. Try to find your friend Nilan as well. You will need his help in order to accomplish all of these things. And he can help you with the ritual. I also am afraid that if left on his own, he might fall prey to his tempestuous temperament. Go, Fridinger. And it is I who thanks you.
Well, they giving me the boot. Yeah. 2 shields ignored, 20% crit chance. Yeah, I can do that. I feel like this might actually be better. And it looks drippier. Offensive, offensive.
I'm glad you returned among us.
Nas angenam de Varadanga, an renauka naisa isa.
I mean, I guess we have our last bad guy. Is that gonna be the final battle? Just like some guy?
My child, every time I see you, my heart feels
with a big
lighter.
health bar?
Do you need anything?
I've come to say goodbye, Mother.
But why? Why don't you stay here? Your friends can stay if they want.
Mev's given me a mission that I can only fulfill over there. The only way to save our people is by going back.
But you've already brought us the remedy. Isn't that enough?
There's a very dangerous man over there, Mother. Someone who wants to use us to conquer the continent. If we let him do that, our people, both here and there, will be in great danger. And the remedy won't help.
My child, my heart bleeds to lose you again. But I am also filled with pride. Go then. Save us all. Defeat this man and come home to me. I promise to protect our island in your absence.
Goodbye, Mother.
Bye, Mom. See you next time I can raise fucking $10 million for another expedition across the seas. Go to the ship. Return to the mainland. How do I do it?
You're back. Did you want to return to the mainland? I should have thought that you would wish to stay here. With your people.
Alas, I have a new mission to fulfill on the mainland before I can come home for good.
I understand. We sold all the goods we brought, and the holds are full of exotic items produced on your island. So we can leave whenever you want. But make sure you finish what you had to do here first.
We are ready to return to Gakan.
In that case, let's go. My belongings are already on board.
Here we are, off the coast of the proud cities of the Congregation.